everyone, it's Ben from the Shed to give you a new review today, and it is of the new Planet of the Apes film, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is set 300 years after Caesar. This stars Owen Teague as Noah, and also Kevin Dullard as Proximus Caesar. Um, this is this is about a film that a planet apes are kind of set into tribes, and this tribe kind of nurtures birds, and then when they become of age and they want to become sort of married, they get these birds and then eggs, and then they kind of um, raise them and train them with song and stuff. Um, and there is like a ceremony, and you can only do it once a year with the bird eggs. And then these um, gorillas come along because Noah is followed home because he breaks a human that hasn't been seen for God knows how long, manages to break his egg, and he's heartbroken, and he gets followed by these gorillas who are looking for something, and they are, they literally destroy the village in the name of Caesar, because for some reason Caesar has been turned into some sort of religion where he's the first ape, and it's like he's been turned into a god in some sort of way where his ways of doing against humans and trying to against humans and different stuff. And Noah has to go out to get revenge for his village, and he comes across a orangutan called Roka, who teaches him about Caesar, about how he liked humans and apes, and ruled with kindness and humility, and how he was raised by humans, and basically teaches Noah about that, and how the apes are using Caesar's words to destroy other apes and humans alike. They're just circling people up. They finally get captured, and they are captured to find someone called Proximus Caesar, played by Kevin Dullard. This is like an ape king who is literally going around different tribes of humans and chimpanzees to build his kingdom, which is why it's called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, because he's trying to get into this thing where he wants to build a society where he's king. Um, um, Unfortunately, and then we have somebody called Freya Allen who plays Nova, who is this human that is following Noah and Roka to try and find people from the village, from like why they burned down the village, and it's found out that while the apes were getting kind of more intelligent, humans were becoming more feral, like they were in medieval times when they weren't. They were like cavemen basically, and I think Freya Allen does a brilliant job as Nova, and we also meet someone called Trevelyan, who basically teaches the apes about human history. Now I swear to God that this bloke I thought was Willie Harrison, like from the Hunger Games and stuff. It sounded exactly like him, and it's not. Somebody called William H. Mercy. Um, do I like this film? Yeah, I mean, it's a very dark film. It's very broody. It's very, yeah, it doesn't feel like time's passed. I mean, you can't really, um, you can't really tell that it's been 300 years, because it's all vegetation and stuff. So you could have said any time period, but that's when it's set, but you just can't tell. Um, it's a very dark film. There's not really a lot of lights and stuff because obviously it's all vegetation. The CGI is good. The story is good. Um, do I care about the characters? Yeah. My favourite character has got to be Roker, the baboon. I think he was brilliant. Um, and I like Noah. It is kind of his kind of determination to get things right. His determination to make things right. You know, he's quite a small chimp, but he's got balls basically. Um, yeah, I think this film is good. It's 2.5 hours basically. It drags slightly in the middle, but it picks up again once you start to get bored and it's in the drag now. But then it picks up, so you probably could have knocked off 5-10 minutes, but nothing really to write home about. Um, I like this film. You know, does it fit alongside War of the Planet Apes, which is something I am reviewing all the Apes films. I haven't watched War yet in a while, and I should have done before I'm doing this review, but I haven't. But I am sort of watching it tonight, and I'll slot it in. But you don't really need to know a lot about War of the Planet Apes to watch this film because we know it's set 300 years later, and we know that they use Caesar as some sort of like martyr sort of religion. It's sort of like Ape's version of the life of Brian, I suppose. Hello, he becomes some sort of you know god for how apes became to be, when really it was a human that made it. And then yeah, it's a different way to go. I don't quite know where we're going, whether we are literally going to be retreading in other films, because this is going to be a new trilogy apparently. So I'm not quite sure where this is heading, because we know that this is this is a trilogy before the main 5 acts of the Planet of the Apes films. So we've gone from a trilogy to a trilogy to the original 1960 odd films. So yeah, we got a prequel that is followed by a sequel of a prequel before the main set of films. So if that's not confusing, then well done you. But yeah, I think this fits in well with the Andy Serkis trilogy. It was a good way to go, and I think that it will make money and be well known. I'm so glad they didn't mess it up without Andy Serkis, and has a good base. And I didn't spot any particular problems with CGI, not even one thing. I thought the religion part was great. I thought the characters were great. The only thing I would probably say is that there was a bit of the villain was a bit weak. He was kind of brute force and threatening, but basically he wasn't really threatening, because when you think he's gonna beat the crap out of all these apes because they fail at something, he doesn't. He just said, "Oh, it's a great day. We'll be stronger tomorrow." And you're like, "You're supposed to be king. I thought you were going to be disappointed that what you were trying to make happen didn't happen." And he goes, "Oh well, it'll be alright for tomorrow." And I just thought that was a bit weird. He's supposed to be this benevolent king that's creating a kingdom of fear and good. Again, it's almost like it felt a bit weird, like he was going to kick the crap out of these apes for failing, and he didn't. Um, and there were other problems too, like you know it just felt, I don't know, the last act just felt like you're building up this king, and he's quite stupid. Um, so like he doesn't go behind something to see a big pole, and I just find that it was. I liked it, but there were problems, and I should be doing a spoiler review. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So from now on, we are 10 minutes in, so I'm going to do a spoiler review. Basically, we live on this ship thing, and he gets all these apes, and he tries to get through this door, and um, basically Nova, who can speak human, basically is a mutant from like going feral, and she tells Nova that he can go into the ship that they're trying to blow the doors off because it's got some sort of code inside, and that they can go behind. So they're trying to blow the doors open, but she can get in up the side of the hill. But you think the apes would track, go round the entire ship and climb up to see what's round the other side, but they don't. So they've been trying for goodness how long to get through this door, and they could have just climbed up round the other side. It's really annoying. And then when they fail to open this door, the king goes, "Oh well, we'll try again tomorrow." Like I just said, it makes him look like a weak king, a complete idiot. But other than that, I think the film's great. Other than that, I think about 90% of the film's great, but then the last act, the king that they're kind of building up to be this kind of benevolent king of a kingdom, he's a complete idiot. And that's the problem with a villain. Once you know your villain is a complete idiot, then there's nothing to fight against. But yeah, other than that, I like the CGI and I like the characters, but the villain was a complete idiot. So that's going to be it for this review. And slight spoiler, well, not slight spoiler, it was a spoiler review. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.